video, if it was a stage performance, you know, an award show, whatever, you'd be a very strong dancer in that kind of setting. Yes, so well done. The only thing I would say is maybe in terms of versatility, you know, your dance styles, start testing out other dance styles. Also maybe your levels, you're always dancing up here. So use the floor as well, you know, go up, higher up, use the floor as well. Don't be scared to go down and use the floor to talk to the audience over there, to talk to me here, to talk to the other people over there. But otherwise, yeah, well done, very strong dance.
Lebo, for me, when you are in a competition and you're aware this is a competition, all the little things, they matter. So, for example, in a competition, you'll find costume matters. You'll find expression matters. And then I think where you can thrive in competition is, what is your strength? Me, I see your strength in power moves. So when you choose a choreo, make sure that you showcase power, because no one can beat you in power. Like the way I saw it, you are the kind of dancer that is clean. I can just hire you as a professional and say, okay, be in this video, in this show, you can do it. You'll learn it, you can do it. So now that is almost generic. I can see you can do all the styles. Now you have to discover what are your strengths, and then you market yourself with your strength. So both power moves, and then also, like she said, don't be afraid to do floor moves, flips. Don't be afraid to use the whole square from back. We've all seen the kiddies dance space competitions. Those kids, they'll come down the stairs, they'll start hyping up the crowd. Like there's so much more, like there's a lot you can do with connecting, because that's in competition, which is slightly different from showtime. You know what I mean? But as a dancer, I would pick you in a professional gig because you strike me as the type of dancer who can get the job done. Judges?
Okay. All right, I'll start. Well done, well done. One thing, of course, that we picked is that you have experience on stage. You have stage presence, you know how to work the stage, you know how to work the audience as well, which is really good. We also loved how you used your different levels, you know, like I was saying, you know, you dancing up here, you're also not afraid to use the floor as well, which I really appreciated. Also your creativity, especially in your very first piece, you're the only one who came with a different costume, you know, something different. And I really enjoyed seeing what you did with the costume and the dance style that you used with the costume, which was different. You know, something like that you'd expect something maybe more contemporary, you know, but you were able to say, no, I'm not only going to go in that direction, I'm also going to go in different directions as well. So well done. Yeah, well done.
Yes, please. What I really enjoyed in this competition is your fearlessness to charter uncovered territories. So I think your strength is actually courage in expression and also creativity. So you definitely came with presentation, like you came looking good, costume and everything. And what I loved is a very bold mix of culture. You know, it's literally fearless. And that for me, as in terms of individuality and as an artist and as an creative, you should really invest in that. Never mind as a dancer, as a professional dancer, but as an artist that you are, your personal expression. So you have a very strong personal expression, and I appreciate it, and that was good. Now, the other thing that I think can help you in terms of technique, really do consider ballroom, so that you have strong control of your arms. Remember, you are a model, you have height, so it's almost like you have to, it's not fair, but it's almost like you have to work harder to control legs, extension, limbs, arms. So you can learn a lot from ballroom. Invest in that, because when suddenly arms become natural, it will give you a wider range in variety, whether it is in hip hop, whether it is in crumping, whether it is contemporary or Afrobeats. So also another thing that I appreciate is that you use every opportunity. It's going to take you far. So you're an incredible dancer. Keep it up. And you're very athletic as well. So well done.
I think you should always go last because she takes all the words.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But what I'd like to say is the costume, brilliant idea. And also, I saw that you have a lot of sharp movements, a lot of pa, 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 and less of the softer ones. Those that help you to maintain your control. Yeah. And what else? You always start strong, you end strong. That is great. Great job.
Emma, well done, congratulations. Ella Fitzgerald, my favorite jazz singer. Ella, I don't know you. I haven't seen you dance. I don't have. I don't think so. I have. Where? TNT.
You be the golden something.
Well, wow. Because I think what made me love you as a dancer is your fluidity. You have, there's something, there's no sharp edges. You're fluid, and it flows, and it looks effortless, and there's a lot that you can learn, and I wish somehow, I'm sure, because this is what it is, there's a lot of dance teachers here. I would love for you to learn turnout. Turnout. Right now you're still doing this instead of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's just minor technique things. You have a good feel where you are, feel. And I think it's called musicality. So when we watch you dancing, it looks like wa jaiva, wa groova. You know what I'm talking about? So that is good, but I would like to encourage you to work on your turnout. I'd like to encourage you to work on floor, and I would like to encourage you to watch dance hall videos, because as explicit as dance hall is, those dancers are doing very big stunts. They dance on their heads, they spin on their heads, they do splits, they do flips. I would like for you to invest in that. If you can do that, literally there's no limit, because you have character. There's just an energy. Anyway, they'll elaborate. Congratulations. Well done.
Yes, congratulations. Can I ask you a question? Do you have any dance training? You haven't done any? Wow, so it's just natural.
I taught
You
myself.
coach yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Everything that Momo said, everything that she said, yeah, it's kind of hard to add on because I think she covered everything. But yeah, invest in training like she's saying, just to fine tune, those little things because they do matter. Your footwork, your arm work, or your head as well, where you're looking. Because a lot of the time you were here, right? You were looking down at the floor. So I want you to look at us. If you can't look into my eyes, look at my forehead. I'll still feel like you're looking at me, right? So just to connect with the audience a bit more. But yeah, I really enjoyed how you were able to move from one move to the next. How you also hey, my words are failing me now. You weren't scared to tap into other dance styles. I saw a bit of ballroom, I saw a bit of crump, and I felt like maybe you're a bit shy to do it. But don't be shy, because that's how you're going to build your confidence. If you do it, right? Don't be scared to do it because you have it. The fact that you're self-taught, sometimes it's an advantage because when you're trained by somebody else, sometimes you can get stuck in a box. But the fact that you train yourself, you're able to now explore everything. So don't be scared to push all those dance styles and see how far you can take it, right? But yeah, well done. Congratulations.
I'd like to give you a hug first.
She does hugs.
You know why? Because in your first piece, ooh, darling, ooh, it was very emotional. You told a story. I'm still stuck in that performance. My head is still there. It was great. It was perfect in my eyes. Your facial expressions were it. Your body was telling a story. Everything you were doing. I really don't believe that you taught yourself, but it's fine. It's fine.
Congratulations to all our dancers. Thank you once again to Thorn Hill for hosting us today. To TNT Artistic Movement, gracias for organizing this whole event. And to our wonderful judges, your feedback, and also dancers back there, I hope and believe that you were listening to the feedback that was given to the other dancers. It was not only directed to them, it was directed to all of us. But we should keep eye contact with the judges and the audience and use the stage, use the space, evolve as dancers and everything. Thank you.
Be presentable.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it will make the difference between winning and losing. Just the costume.
Yeah. Dig up the costumes, start sewing them costumes and stand out on stage. Thank you once again for coming in here today.